When 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 kicked off on the day of Shawn and Aaliyah de Batista's wedding, fans were in for an emotional roller coaster. From the very beginning, their relationship raised eyebrows and plenty of questions. So where do things stand now that filming has wrapped? Let's dive into what we know. Shawn and Aaliyah's love story is anything but ordinary. The two met before Aaliyah transitioned, and while their bond was strong, her journey to live fully as a woman brought unexpected challenges. For Shawn, it wasn't just about supporting his partner, it meant grieving the person he initially fell in love with and confronting the reality that he doesn't want to be with a woman. To make things even more complex, Aaliyah is still deciding whether to undergo full gender-affirming surgery. In the meantime, their long-distance situation, her in Brazil and him in California, led them to agree on an open relationship. This allowed Shawn to explore his attraction to men while still being connected to Aaliyah. But the tension hasn't been easy to watch. Viewers have called Shawn out for dead-naming Aaliyah and trying to control how she presents herself, especially when it comes to makeup. One particularly heated moment: Shawn mocking Aaliyah's desire to regularly take HIV tests despite his own open lifestyle. As one fan put it, "Excuse me, Shawn, you seriously made fun of Aaliyah for wanting to be safe and healthy while you're out chasing boys half your age." Many believe the couple wouldn't last past the finale, but surprisingly, they seem to be defying the odds. Shawn recently posted photos of the two attending an Anita concert together, both of them singing along and smiling. While Aaliyah hasn't shared much about Shawn on her social platforms, that's not necessarily a red flag. 90 Day Fiancé cast members are often bound by strict NDAs that limit what they can reveal while the season airs. Adding fuel to the rumors, the couple was spotted shopping together in Fort Lauderdale not long ago, sparking speculation that their storyline may not have been the whole truth. Aaliyah also spent time with fellow castmate Lauren Brovarnik during the Florida trip, and the two looked genuinely happy posing for photos. So what's the status of their relationship now? While nothing's officially confirmed, all signs point to Shawn and Aaliyah still being together, at least for now. And who knows? Maybe Shawn has finally come to terms with Aaliyah's journey, and the two can build a future that works for both of them. One thing's for sure, fans will be watching closely. Given the success of 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2, it is possible that the casting for 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 3 has already begun. Over the years, many foreigners moved to the United States to marry their American partners and share their journey on 90 Day Fiancé. However, not all couples have been able to achieve a happy ending. That is why the network introduced the new spin-off, which provides struggling couples with the opportunity to seek therapy on camera. The first season of 90 Day, The Last Resort, premiered in August 2023. Some of the most controversial couples, including Big Ed Brown and Liz Woods, joined 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 1. The season helped the couples determine the future of their relationships, leading to the renewal of the spin-off for another season. 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 featured couples like Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo, among others. This season was equally dramatic, with Jasmine revealing her pregnancy during 90 Day. The Last Resort Season 2 tell-all confessing that Matt Brownies, whom she had introduced as a friend, was the father of her baby. Since the 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 tell-all is still on TV, there have been no major details about Season 3 released online. It is difficult to determine if the network has approved a new season yet, as the show showcases features of existing cast members, and there has been no public casting call to indicate potential new cast members. It seems likely there will be a 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 3, but it may not be released in the near future, given that Season 2 aired between December 2024 and April 2025. When the first season premiered, it wasn't certain that the spin-off would turn into a regular series. However, as many couples have benefited from the therapy, it is likely that the spin-off will be renewed for another season. The network hasn't yet confirmed 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 3, but given the success of previous seasons, it is fair to assume that a new season may already be in development. There are still many couples in the franchise who could benefit from therapy, so casting should not be difficult. 90 Day, The Last Resort features iconic couples from the franchise who are experiencing marital issues. As a result, it is uncertain who will appear in 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 3. At this point, we can only speculate on potential cast members for the upcoming season. There is a possibility that some cast members from previous seasons such as Yara Zaya and Jovi Dufresne may return for Season 3. Additionally, new couples like Cara and Guillermo Royer and Darcy Silva and Georgie Rusev, who appear to be encountering challenges and problems, could be included in the new season. Since 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 Tell-All was filmed in early 2025, it's reasonable to assume that the filming for Season 3 will begin sometime in mid to late 2025. The show will likely be set in a new location as with previous seasons, and will air about 6 to 8 months after filming wraps up, similar to the most recent season. Fans can expect to watch 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 3 in early 2026. However, the show may debut early if the production company has already filmed it alongside 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2. 90 Day Fiancé spoilers reveal that fans are pretty shocked by the new plastic surgery that Darcy and Stacey Silva received recently. After they appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, they gained a lot of money, and this began their addiction to plastic surgery. They have traveled all over the world to have different things done, and there is nothing natural about them now. Their fans are concerned that this has gotten out of hand, and now these fans are horrified by their new look. Let's take a closer look. Darcy and Stacey have been very popular cast members of the 90 Day Fiancé franchise and have brought in a lot of ratings for TLC. Their fame has boosted them all over social media, and they have made a lot of money from their appearances on the franchise. They have opened up about their relationship with one another, and they even have a blowout fight about Stacey's husband. It looks like the sisters made up because now they are sharing their new surgery with their fans. They recently took to social media to show off the newest addition to their plastic surgery addiction. After their fans saw their new look, they were shocked. When photos of the Silva sisters came out of the new surgery, fans were quick to share how horrified they were. Darcy told fans that she got a brow lift, 360 lipo-up etching and skin tightening. Stacey got the same procedures done, and they tagged their doctor who practices in Turkey. Fans began to talk about the procedures and how they wish they would leave their bodies alone. There were some fans that pointed out that they just wanted the sisters to be happy, and if this addiction makes them happy, who are they to judge? Another fan wrote that they wish the women would look on what's inside first. Another added they have this weird competition between them, so when one gets work, the other does it too. It's sad. 90 Day Fiancé spoilers reveal that Angela Deem is back to her old ways and has started to share shocking allegations against her ex-husband Michael Illisamny. The two split up shortly after he made it to the United States to start his life with her. However, things went south very quickly. He ended up running away from her and told fans that he could no longer take her abuse. They have filed for divorce, and now some allegations are coming out against Michael. Let's take a closer look at what she has revealed. When Michael ran away from Angela's home, he eventually ended up in Texas. It appears that he is working, and he may have moved on to see other women. Angela has been very angry with him for quite some time, and she has been open about her anger and hatred toward Michael. Michael would prefer a divorce, whereas Angela wants an annulment. They have been fighting this for a few months now. Recently, Angela shared with her fans some allegations that she has about Michael. Angela pointed out that she and Michael never had sex once he moved to the United States. However, Michael told his fans that they had been intimate. This wasn't all that Angela shared with her fans. Angela opened up about how some of their scenes were scripted, and that Michael would make up reasons to sleep on the couch or pick a fight. She also told her fans that she contacted Michael while they were separated because her step-granddaughter wanted to see him. From what fans have seen, Michael may have used Angela to get a green card. He has had one for over a year, and it looks like Angela may not get her wish to get him deported. We'll have to keep an eye on Angela and Michael as they go through this process. It doesn't seem to be easy on them. They have more legal issues to go through, and it seems as if these may take a lot more time than either of them wanted.